in this lot of beautiful opal is the brightest stone I have ever seen. Can you guess which one it is? Throughout this cutting session, I will also give you tips how to buy opal right and how to make money. Will I make money on this parcel? You'll be surprised. So watch till the end. There is a lot in it. So listen for the great tips. I'm gonna face these beauties and have a little bit of fun. Look at these beautiful possibilities in there. Australian Opal. Well, they're very small, but do the crystal colors get any better than this Australian Opal? All right, let's go and have a look what we've got. So firstly, I want to show you the weight. So they're not big. There you go. And any of you guessed where they're from yet? There is one region, but they different pieces, right? So I've got some, look, all together, they are 15 carats. And they are about $1,500 an ounce. So 150 carats, we've got 10% of that. So look, this is $150 worth of opals, right? But do you get this kind of possibility in a $150 opal? Now, this is a shell. Look at that brightness and how it can, you know, it may deliver something. Look, you can see the skin. So it's a dark shell. And they're about 3 carats each here. Look at that bar there. Some will maybe even think this is from Lightning Ridge. Well, it's not. I give it away. They are Cuba shells, shell pieces, dark. You've seen my previous videos. I've cut some of them already. I just absolutely love them. And they are so hard to get in this color. So they're about only 3 carats each. There's another one, and look, that's got a nice thick color in there. So the reason I picked these 7 little stones is because of their brightness and to see what we can get out and to show you that if you go, okay, you know, like a lot of us go for big rocks or, you know, go by weight, I want some weight, and you get all this crap sometimes in the cheaper parcels. And are you better off just going, okay, this is just 15 carats, but look, you're paying $150 Australian. Look at that. And this is already, you know, this is only small and thin, but look at that. I keep saying that the opal is about the color. It's the most important thing in the opal. And nothing overrides it. I don't care, black, white, crystal, whichever has got the brightest, shiniest, beautiful color and pattern wins for me. And you buy something like this, okay, you go to the auction, Facebook or whatever, and you go, okay, I've got, you know, 15 carats only. That's small. 15 carats, 7 stones, $150. Whoa, I don't know. Well, you tell me that one of them, even 2 carats in here, in one of them, will be worth $150. It'd be worth $200. It'd be $100 a carat with these colors. So when you looking at the opal risk and reward, you look, okay, well, is it about the weight? Is it about the size? No, it's about what you paid for it. And what is the risk reward? And $150 for 7 little stones. And that's what I would sell them for, by the way. So, you know, you get definitely a very low possibility of losing money, because some of them are so clean, like you can just see it. So we're gonna go on the machine and I'm gonna face them and see what we gonna end up getting from there. Put in the comments, what do you think? Would you pay 150 bucks for those little stones? And what do you think after facing? And I'm not gonna go all together with finishing them off today, but I will face them and expose the beauty here. And what do you think they'd be worth? Will we make money? What do you think? How much money? Let me know. All right, let's go on the machine. All right, so we start from this little one. So I'm gonna go from the smaller pieces, which are not the shells. They are just smaller pieces of high-grade Cuba crystal opals. And as you see, this one, it's already you can see what you're getting. So the risk here for me would be cracks, because they're not big pieces. This is around 1.5 carats, and wow, look at that though. I can't see any cracks, and phew, that is bling. That is, if this works out to be a carat, we just paid for the 150 bucks. I mean, seriously, have a look at that color. And it's gonna be double-sided by the look of it. So I'm just gonna go around, round up those edges so they're not sharp. Take the skin off or those little sand pieces, and this is shaping to be a little bit of a teardrop. And yeah, it's just brilliant. Now the other thing you can do with those, because they're such a transparent crystal, well, this one is anyway, you could put it on black backing and make it just an insane doublet. Look at that. But I actually don't know which side is better. Which one do you think? This is side A or side B? They're both spectacular. Usually, people like the double-sided opal, because when you wear it in a pendant or something like this, if it turns around, it's got color everywhere. For me, I don't mind the double side. I like it, but it's not essential for me. It's always about the better side. Now, obviously, for rings and stuff, it's just all about one side. But for pendant, you can argue that the double side is worth more because it's got color on both sides, and but the priority is getting that one side right. Now, the other thing I want to say is that this wow, look at that. That is S-clean crystal. That's beautiful. That's a color on color, full rainbow. Wow, now this other I can pick is a draw between the sides, I think. So the other thing about the small pieces, if you're making a jewelry that has multiple gems, there is a lot of brilliant jewelry that has stones, all different stones, sapphires, emeralds, opals together. If you're making artistic jewelry and a lot of high-end jewelry, these little pieces, you can put 3, 4, 5 of them into a piece. Look at that. Phew. Yeah, so that's what we've got. The first one, I think it paid for the parcel already anyway. Okay, another little one. So this one is thicker. It's got that sand there on top, a bit of a cloud, and we're gonna have to face it. I want to face it where I see the most of the red, because it's got color throughout that piece. Yeah, so yeah, I just, yeah, I'm gonna go, the red is very close there, so we'll make a little shape. Could be a cushion cut, because that's what it's kind of looking to be. And look, it's really small, but look,
this, imagine all these pieces in a bracelet or in a pendant that has multi-stones in it, and it's just blinging all these beautiful crystal colors. It's insane. So I think just the first two stones already showed you that. Look at that. No crack, clean. Look at that. This is the beauty of crystal, that color on color. Especially when you've got all the colors. So I'm just gonna make it into a cushion cut. I love cushion cuts. But yeah, the fact that we have two stones that are already a high quality little but high quality opal, I think I've given it away that maybe buying this higher priced per ounce, which is very, very interesting, because when you think about it, then I'm a little bit old school with the ounces, because I always bought opal in bulk from many old timers who deal with ounces. So, you know, if you buy something and it's $1,500 an ounce, that's a reasonable price to pay for opal in my book. I know price has gone up a lot since the ounce days, but still, you know, you could have bought $100, $200, $300 an ounce. Now $1,500 an ounce is kind of a middle ground maybe. But a lot of people are selling rough opal per carats, and I'm watching these auctions and I'm seeing, you know, everybody going, okay, there is, you know, $10 a carat, $20 a carat. Well, okay, well, this opal is $10 a carat, right? Sorry, I know I've moved on to another piece, but then I'm just ranting on here. But it's the same parcel again, and it's a very similar color. This looks, again, clean. It's a little bit thinner, and look, as I'm doing this, there's a little bit of milk in this one, unlike the other one, like that milky sort of cloud, which doesn't make the crystal completely transparent, but sometimes could look awesome, like that cloudy. If it's white, and this is very, very white, and it's just a little bit of it, so I hope it cleans up. But if it doesn't, it still is a valuable opal with that color, even though you probably call it a semi-crystal. See, there's a little bit whiteness in it, so it's turning out to be, this piece, particular piece, more of a semi-crystal. Most will call it a crystal anyway. I mean, it's so subjective, this industry. Everybody says different things, but getting back to it, we're definitely making money here, right? So if you pay $1,500 an ounce, which basically we're talking $10 a carat, right? In here, that's what we've got, $150, 1,500 carat. So if you go to an auctions, and this is the price I would sell the opal for, right? I actually bought it cheaper in bulk. So if you had a look at you know, what the auctions per carat and for what you pay, from my what I've noticed lately, I've checked them all out, even though I don't buy on them, because I have some better relationships, and sometimes I will buy an opal here and there, especially from the sellers that, you know, a couple of them are friends of mine, and you know, opal pulls out. I have to say, not a lot to be made on the opal on the online auctions, but a reasonable opal for the video, or an opal that makes a little, that is a little bit undervalued, or I really like it and then I buy it. But you go, okay, so what do I get for $10 a carat? I haven't seen an auction that has this color, this transparency, and charges you $10 a carat, and this low risk, because what I've just showed you, the first three stones, I mean, you could see what they are. The risk was that they might have a crack you can see, but if you put a torch to it, you would figure out with those little pieces that there is no cracks, they clean. So you know that you're buying a $10 a carat like that, and then you're comparing to what most of the other auctions would have, or when you're looking at it and you go, okay, well, hang on, is it worth paying $10 a carat here? In saying that, this is a little bit exceptional in value, and you know, like it's just a money maker. That's what it is. And it's clean, and even though it's little. So another one, I mean, in those 3 pieces, look, it's almost clean. There's a little bit of a cloud in there. That line you can see on the right hand side there, but the colors, insane again. You know, like, so let's say there is 3 carats, there's about 3 carats in those opals, you know, $100 a carat even. Mind you, a lot of auctions will say it's $300 or $500 a carat. This piece is, for me, a little bit risky. Like, I'm not sure what's gonna make. It's got that beautiful bar, but it's angled. And there is that potch on top here, and then the potch there. So this is shell, piece of shell. So the underneath there could be a better color underneath, but I'm just gonna go on the side and try to just get the bar, the color bar exposed, and see if we can all right, let's take this off. And you know, a lot of shells do face pretty well from underneath too. I just like, look, there is such a possibility, and I like that little bit of brightness of that green. I've got the edge of the color there. That blue green is insane. And I haven't noticed, like, that bar on this side, it's very interesting. It doesn't look, you know, that clean. Now you can have a look, there's something in there. It's kind of like a broad flash. At some angles you don't see anything, other angles you see reds and see orange and see purple. So it's so hard to tell, but it's very clean bar, and there's a bit of a thickness to it. So look, this was a bit of a gamble, that one, I have to say. I don't think we're gonna get that much out of it. Hang on, baby. Maybe this will surprise me. Wow, that green is become intense. This is some of the brightest color I've ever seen in my life on an opal. That is just crazy. Like, wow, now I'm just hoping if this cleans up, I don't know anything about opal. Seriously, don't listen to me. I know nothing. This is opal just makes a fool out of me. This piece was, for me, probably one that was gonna be failing. Nothing. Look at that brightness. I can't remember last time I had a piece of opal that bright in my hand, making. I don't know if I had it on YouTube of it. Look at this. This is like it has a laser behind it, shine. Wow, and those lines. This is a cool opal. Wow, that is one of the coolest things ever. What the hell? I can't believe this. Look at it. Jesus Christ. Like, I'm sorry. This is crazy. Look. Wow. I am so excited. Yeah, this is just nuts. Let's have a look at this one. It's got that green. This one is the largest piece in diameter, but it has, I haven't exposed the bar on this side, so that needs to be taken into until we hit some color on that side. So I'm not sure. That's the thick side and has this natural shell curve, and yeah, I'm not sure how big this actually gonna be, because you can see from the top, even the clear side, that there is not much color there. So anyway, yeah, that was insane, that piece. I mean, like I said, a money maker, $1,500 an ounce. So when I do the carats and the auctions, getting back to that conversation while I'm doing this opal, I hope you guys find it interesting, me chatting about different, auctions experiences while I'm doing the opal. Let me know in the comments if you do, so I keep doing it, or if you want me to just stick to talking about the piece that I'm doing. I'm kind of jumping today. You can see there is still not much color. There's a little bit of a crack in there, maybe. See, this side is much better, but see how it thins out, so maybe the skin comes off first, and have a look what's underneath there. Wow, that's bright on the left, but that's just one corner. The rest I'm not sure. All right, I'm actually gonna speed this up and see what we get, because I don't know we're gonna get much, and the video's gonna get very long with all those pieces if I don't speed things up. So let's speed it up. This is what we ended up with. Just a very thin piece with a bit of color on one side, good color, but the rest just cloud, sand, not much of it. So I wouldn't say that's any value. It's maybe an inlay. It might clean up a little bit further, but I put it onto no value. Okay, this is the thick one, which seems to have a brilliant color in there. There's a bit of sand around it, and I hope that's the risk here, is that the sand won't clean up in all the parts. But it's a nice thick piece, so also part of the shell. So I'm just gonna go around in its shape and just expose the color as much as I can. Yeah, so with the auctions, I just bring it down to ounce. So if somebody goes, oh, all right, I'm selling this, 8 carats for, I don't know, $240. That's $30 a carat, right? So I'm going, okay, $30 a carat, 150, times 30. Wow, I'm just going, I'm paying, $4,500 an ounce. Now, I'm looking at this opal I've got here, which I would sell, on my site for $1,500 an ounce or something like that, or $3,000 an ounce, or just depending. And going, I can't go to the auction and do $1,500, compare and pay $4,500 for something that, and that's what I go. Nah, I'm not bidding on this. I'm not bidding on that. So there's a bit of an intel for you how I value the opal. Yeah, I find it, very easy to get distracted by per carat price on the rough opal, thinking it's cheap, and then I work out that's not cheap. It's just, even till this day, sometimes I even do that. So it is, for those who are there to make some money on opal, I think, wow, this color, look at that. And there's a bit of a sand there. Hopefully that cleans up, but that's looking good. For those who are in it to make some money, and I always think the hobby, comes first, and be nice to do all this and not lose money. And then if you make money, that's something on top, which is great. And it's a big possibility. I think anyone can do it. The secret is to buy right. There's no doubt about it. Buying right is what eliminates the risk. I don't like this sand in the middle there. Because I can see that cloud and the sand, and see underneath this sand as well. It might actually match up, but I'll see if I can clean it up. Okay, maybe leave me to speed this up and see what we get at the end. Alright, that's what we've got. What a beautiful pattern. And alright, this is the one that I am thinking is going to make the most. So it's 3 carats, and it's those bars there are nice and thick. And look at that. Blue, all the colors, and it's very dark shell on the dark base. It's that definitely pops the color. So because the bars are already exposed on the sides, I'm just gonna go from the top. Let's see what we get. Have big hope for this one. This is for me the Kingstone of the parcel. Because of the size, the darkness, those bars look good. Yeah. So let's see what's underneath that skin. And by the way, this video is a little bit later than usual. I had a bit of a cold, and that's why I did not produce it during the week. Just my voice wasn't too good, and still got a little bit of it. Wasn't too bad, you get it once, twice a year. It's all good, bit of cleansing, but yeah, I didn't produce much because of it. Yeah, but hopefully you enjoyed this one, and if you do enjoy it, please give me a like, give me a subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, it does help me a lot, and I thank you for that very much. And yeah, okay, what we've got. Wow, I like that. What's coming? Ooh, that is very bright, but oh no, I just saw something I don't like under that skin. That is cracks. This, the opal that I thought was the least chance of working out is just crazy bright. We're gonna revisit looking at the results at the end, so we have a good look at it. But the Kingstone here, all that color in there, but there is a crack. Oh, there you go. Now you know. That is hugely disappointing, actually. And it shows you, don't listen to me on Opal. Really don't. I don't know anything. This is really making me look foolish, doesn't it? I don't mind. You can't pick nature. It's just what it is. But that's disappointing. Overall, the experience is awesome because we got some beautiful opals, but this one, alright, let me just clean it up, speed it up, clean it up. Probably nothing, just a couple of chips, but anyway, it is what it is. The Kingstone is not the Kingstone, is a dud, but we've got plenty of good stones and we're gonna have a look at them. All right, so look, nothing really come off it. You can see what could have been beautiful. This is very small. And yeah, let's just move on, have a look at the results. We're still successful. This could have been awesome. You can see what's inside of the opal, but yeah, let's have a look at the results.
All right, so we've got these pieces, 2, 4, 6, 8 pieces of opal, right? Now, altogether, it's just under 6 carats. So even at, 50 bucks a carat, that's $300, right? And it cost us 150, but this is more than that. So firstly, nothing. This shell, you can still do something with it, clean it up, and just show you can put it against the black, making a doublet of some sort. There is definitely a bit of color there. So it's got some value, but I'm not basing the profit on adding this into a profit, into the parcel and selling. So then you've got those two from the Kingston that broke up. Sorry, forget the doublet. Just pointers, half a carat each. They still got colors. So you'll still do something with them. This one probably on this side, you go in from the top and get that pinfire pattern. And this one, look at that. That is beautiful. So there's a little bit of value there. And I know you're staring. There is one that stands out, doesn't it? It's so bright, it's blinding. It's so funny. But look at this beautiful crystals. Obviously, this is the surprise here. Like, that's crazy, like really crazy. But you've got this little crystal. So you've got this one that's a semi-crystal because it's got a little bit of milk in there, but it's still a nice opal. And if you put on black, just get rid of, just give it a nice polish. Now, they haven't been on Nova wheels yet. And, need a polish, so that's gonna be beautiful. So there you go. You can make a doublet, or you can just keep it as solid, like that. It's beautiful. You don't need the black backing. Could just use a black glue as well when you're putting it in the setting. Then you've got the little cushion cut. Look at that. And that is quite nice, I feel. Just putting more light on it, but yeah. So there you go. A little cushion cut. They're between 0.5 and 0.85 carats. This is a beauty, right? That's 0.85. And this is great, and it's both double-sided, but look what the black does to it, So you might pick this, I would personally pick the side that I like more. This seems to be bright on this side, but it's not as much red, and put the black backing on it and just concentrate. See, this got more red, but it's not as clean. So it's a personal choice. Side A or side B? Let me know in the comments. I like side B because of the brightness. As I said, the opal, it's about the brightness and the color and the pattern, most important. Then you've got this shell, which has very interesting color. Still a little bit of sand here. Maybe bring it in. This will clean up. It's about 0.8 of a carat, but look at these patterns are pretty nice. Oh, I put it in there. You don't need it there, do you? Like, you can just have a look at here. Okay. And this side, that's the backing. So that'll make a special little, earring something. I like it. The colors are insane. This is a quality color, isn't it? This opals. So, and then you've got dun 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 dun. Insane piece of 0.85 carat. Look at those lines, right? And then look at that. Now have a look at that. It's the same light. I didn't change anything. This is the opal itself. Whoa, whoa. The blue and the green is insane. And you've got, look, from here, you can just see it's almost like aurora, isn't it? Not so good from this side. You wouldn't even know this is, but there is that bar. And you wouldn't even know this is going to happen with the bar. I love this piece. This stays with me. Look at that. I'm going to do something special with this one. It's been a long time since I felt so much excitement. Maybe because it came out of nowhere. But what the hell? No, look, I can go on forever. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I personally think this piece in itself is $300 because how many of these pieces you're going to find? So I think the whole lot, if you put it together, you know, the 6 carats, $100 a carat, $600, you'll have to do that. And, you know, you'll be very happy with some of this, especially if you get something like this in. Looks so cool. So they're your money maker. So when you're buying an opal, watch not just my videos, others. It's all educational. It's there to help you guys make the right decisions, and yeah, to build this community where we help each other with our experience, good and bad. Everything is valuable because you learn from mistakes. So yeah, there you go. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for your time.